Designs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you can come into the shop. I want to show you a recent discovery tip that I found myself. I'm doing a lot of boxes. You can see these are the bandsaw boxes. If you've been following us on our channel, you know that we've been very, very busy and stung by the creativity bug with creating these things. They're just so much fun. But today's tip is all about how I'm going to get this excess glue off of the project. Okay, so you know that you're going to have that spill out, the squeeze out, right? That's inevitable. I like to put a little bit more glue versus a little bit less glue and deal with the cleanup. But you know, the cleanup of the glue can be tedious. Well, I came up with this idea. I like to thank the Lord for ideas. So I thank the Lord for this idea. So essentially, and when you hear the tip, rather see the tip, you're going to be like, what? Yeah, it isn't until you're doing things for a while that you then discover these ideas, because you want to make your job easier. You want to learn from your successes and your failures. That's how we learn. So basically just filling in time here while I clamp this up, and then we'll show you the tip. So just remember, don't put too much pressure on the glue up. You want the glue to stay in there. I've made the mistake myself several times of squeezing too hard, and there's not enough glue. Here's Dexter. Dexter, I love when you come to the YouTube videos. You've seen Dex before. Dex is an awesome, awesome pet. He's a rescue pup. He's our daughter's dog. Hi, Dexters. Say hi. Say hi to YouTubes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we better get back to what we're doing here, hey? So, bye, Dex. Usually Dex doesn't stay too long. I think there must have been a situation in his life that caused him as a pup to be afraid of noises, and particularly foreign objects that come his way. It's sad to think about that had to be a thing in Dex's life, but he's been in a loving home for many years now with my daughter, and now he's here for a little while, and that's how that works. We're glad to have Dex. So I need one more clamp. Just going to run over here, grab a clamp. Who wants to be involved? You do. So then we'll get to that tip that I was talking about. How to clean up this glue real quick. Okay, I think we're good. Now remember, when you're clamping up, you want to recheck, not like that, recheck that everything is still where you intended to be. I've lost track of how many times the wood has moved so far out that it was not good. Okay, so we're going to go clean this glue up. What I typically would do is I would get water and some paper towels or a sponge or something like this, or Q-tips, and I would go ahead and clean it out that way. All right, get ready for this high-tech tip. And there you go. How about that? Just spraying hot water in there. That's the tip, my friends. Most important part is getting it on the interior, because you know how hard that's going to be. Even the best you try to get all that glue out, I've found myself trying to chisel it out, sand it out, you know, that sort of thing. Now, while the outside isn't as critical, why not go ahead and get rid of as much of this as I possibly can, right? Do it now. Of course, it helps to have a sink that's deep. All right, let's go back down to the wood shop. Okay, so that's your tip of the day. Any remaining glue that's in there, you know, you have that one more chance to get it out. Glue generally takes a glue up job about 3 hours for it to dry in the right conditions, particularly summertime and, you know, lower humidity levels. It's February now, so it's pretty cold out. Humidity levels are low because of the cold, but certainly there's no harm in leaving it overnight, although you will read different opinions on that, so you'll know what works when your project falls apart and what doesn't work. So there you go, there's my tip. Please subscribe to our channel, SC Custom Designs. Give us some comments, let us know how we're doing. Subscribe please, and click the bell if you'd like to be reminded of any videos that we do. So we'll probably stop along the journey once again. We've done many videos on bandsaw boxes, but it's interesting how you are going to learn these tips and tricks along the way. Thanks for watching SC Custom Designs. Take care and God bless.